In this video, I'm going to show you how to get rid of lower back muscle knots and spasms for instant pain relief. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, we're going to go over easy exercises that can give instant relief for lower back muscle knots and spasms. A note about these exercises, they all work just a little bit differently. They're going to be shown in different positions, target different muscles. To get the best results, go through them all, use what gives you the most relief. As a bonus, they can all be done at home, require no special equipment, and you may find give quick relief, even within 30 seconds. So with that being said, let's get started. So let's start with a 30-second muscle knot release method. This one can be done in bed or on a floor. Just lie flat on your back like this. We're going to need something soft and round. A tennis ball works perfectly, but if you don't have one, no big deal. Just take several socks, roll them up into a tight ball. It should work. So let's take our ball or whatever you're using and place it right over the spot in the lower back that you're having a muscle knot or just a lot of tightness. So in this case, it's a little bit off to my left side. From there, I'm going to center it over that spot and then slowly press my body weight down into it, only to a point where it's going to be a comfortable self-massage, but not causing any discomfort. A note with this exercise, only go over muscle. Don't place it over anything bony, including the spine, because that can cause irritation. So once we're in that position, now we're going to throw in some movements to get those muscle knots hopefully released. The first one is going to be called a pelvic tilt or a pelvic rocker. Very easy to do. Start off by tightening your core, bracing it. It's kind of like taking your belly button towards your spine. You're then going to squeeze your glutes and then hold this. The first part, what we're going to do is just rock our hips forward like this. It's kind of like taking our tailbone and curling it forward. As you do this, you're going to feel that ball glide over the muscle, and it usually feels really, really good. Build into this as much as you can and then hold that for a second or two. And then you're going to go in reverse. You're going to rock backwards, kind of like taking your bottom and pressing it down into the bed or the floor. Again, holding that for a second or two. And then you're just going to repeat this over and over again for about 30 seconds. And afterwards, see how you feel. If it feels like it needs a little bit more, you can always throw in another repetition or two. And then from there, just switch over different spots as needed. Another note with this one too, as you do this rocker, I would recommend progressively pressing down with your body weight just a little bit more during the course of this exercise, because it'll offer a deeper release, but again, only to your comfort level. If it still feels like that muscle knot does not want to release, we can take this one to the next level and put a little bit more of our body weight into it. So whatever side that you're having pain, again, this time around it's my left side, I'm going to take the knee on that side, I'm going to grab right in front of it just like this, keep my knee bent, and then do a knee to the chest. As you do this, you're going to feel those lower back muscles engage, including the glutes, and you'll be able to put just a little bit more pressure in there. So give this one a try. Once you feel that good amount of pressure, you're going to hold this for 5 seconds, and then you're going to relax and then repeat this 5 times. So it should roughly take you 30 seconds. If it still feels like you need to take this one to even the next level, you can intensify it by doing this. Take your knee all the way to your chest and then slightly rock your body towards the side of pain. So I'm rocking just a little bit towards my left side. This can become really, really intense. So give that one a try for 5 repetitions for 5-second holds. And again, afterwards, just switch it up over different spots, left side, right side, any spot that needs it. And hopefully that will knock out a lot of muscle tightness very quickly. And I do recommend doing this also over the hips and the glutes too, if you have a lot of tightness down there. So this one is what I call the back trifecta. It's perfect to do after that first 30-second muscle knot release exercise. Again, this one can be done in bed or on a floor. Just start off lying on your stomach. The first movement is called the Cobra, and this one is going to focus on lengthening muscles in the front, the core, and the lower back, a big instigator of lower back pain and spasms. So what I'm going to do is put my hands off to my side. My hands are roughly at shoulder level, and then I'm going to keep my elbows bent, tuck them towards my side. From here, I'm going to slowly press up with my arms, making sure to keep my hips and my pelvis flat. We don't want to raise up on them. Keep pressing up until you feel a really gentle stretch. You should feel it in the core muscles and again, on the top part of your thighs. If you start to feel pain, back off slightly. You want to hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds and do nice, slow, controlled breathing. Just let out as much tension as you can. From there, you're going to relax, and now we're going to build into the second movement, which is called the scorpion. It's kind of like a windshield wiper. So for this one, I'm going to keep my chest flat during this exercise, bend my knees roughly at 90 degrees, put my legs together. Now moving through our waist, just like a windshield wiper, we're going to go off to one side like this as much as we can, lowering our legs down. And once you feel a very gentle stretch in the lower back, you're going to hold this for 20 seconds. You're going to relax it, and then you're going to repeat on the other side. From there, we're going to build back into the cobra. With this next repetition, what you're going to notice is you just have a little bit more range of motion, so try to build into it as much as you can. You're going to repeat this whole cycle for 3 repetitions. But if it feels pretty good, you can throw in as many repetitions as you like. The last movement is called the child's pose, and this one's going to focus on lengthening more muscles in the back. So for this one, we're going to start on all fours. If you are in bed, scoot a little bit more towards the edge so you can grip into the edge like this. You usually get a little bit more of a solid, stable anchor point to do this exercise. But what we're going to do is just tuck our chin towards our chest, and then rocking our whole body like this, we're going to rock backward, taking our bottom towards our heels. What you're focusing on feeling is a very deep stretch through the whole back, but you really want to focus on lowering down as much as you can to feel it in the lower back. To intensify this stretch, just crawl forward a little bit more with your fingers. That should really, really deepen this stretch. But you want to hold this comfortably for 20 to 30 seconds and do nice, slow, controlled breathing. From there, just rock forward a little bit, take a breather, and then repeat this one 3 to 5 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. If you would like to take the child's pose to the next level, instead of going straight with it, angle your body slightly towards one side. So I'm just angling my upper body slightly towards my left and then repeating. What you're going to notice is whatever side that you're tilting towards, it's going to open up the opposite side just a little bit more. So give that a try towards the left, give it a try towards the right. If any of those positions offer more relief, throw more repetitions in. So let's go over a set of exercises that you can pretty much do anywhere. So if you're stuck at work with a really bad back spasm or just a lot of back pain, give these ones a try. Start seated with very good upright posture. Just have your back as straight as possible. Knees bent roughly at 90 degrees, keep your feet flat. The first exercise is going to focus on the erector spinae. If you're unfamiliar with them, they're a group of muscles that lie right off to the side of the spine, pretty much run from your lower back all the way to your neck. Big instigator of lower back pain. So for this one, to get into position, we're going to widen our legs as much as we can. So take those knees out. You should feel a very gentle stretch forming in your hips. Once you feel that, you're then going to take 2 fingers, and we only need 2 fingers on both hands, and then place them right on the back of the head. What you're going to do is hook your head and passively pull your chin towards your chest. You should feel a very gentle stretch form in the neck that goes towards the upper back, but do not go to the point of pain. If you start to feel pain, just back off slightly. You're now going to hold this position. From here, you're going to point your elbows forward like this, and then you're now going to move through your shoulder blades and round your upper back. So really try to round your back like this, bringing your elbows down towards the floor. As you do this, you should feel that stretch start to deepen. It will go from the neck to the upper back, in between the shoulder blades, into the middle back. Again, stopping before any point of pain. Once you feel that, you're now going to hold this position, and the last part is now pivoting forward through our waist, lowering our elbows down towards the floor as much as we can. You should really feel it in the lower back. Once you feel that, hold this comfortably for 20 to 30 seconds, and then you're going to relax, and then you're going to repeat this 3 to 5 times, and with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. So the second exercise is going to focus a little bit more off to the side right here of the lower back into the glutes and the hips. This is known as a seated figure 4. So whatever side that you're having pain, let's say it's your right side right here, you're going to place that side's ankle over the other side's knee. So when you look down, it should look like a figure 4. If this position is very difficult to get into, to make it easier, just straighten your other leg like this, put your ankle over your shin, grab the pant leg or in front of your shin and slide it up like this into position. But what we want to focus on doing is engaging these muscles. So a lot of people have probably seen this exercise and they always try to crank down on their knee. Don't do that. That can cause a lot of irritation. Instead, just take your knee downward as much as you can like this. As you do this, you're going to feel those muscles, including the glutes, start to fire. Once you feel that, have very good upright posture, and then you're going to lean away from the side of pain. So I'm tilting a little bit towards my left. You're going to feel the lower back start to open up on that right side. You should feel it pretty much from the bottom of the ribs into the lower back towards the hips. This targets a muscle called the quadratus lumborum, or the QL, big instigator of back spasms and back pain. I like to hold this one for 20 to 30 seconds, and then from there I just relax. On the next repetition, I try to build into it just a little bit more for 3 to 5 repetitions. And I do recommend, even if you don't have pain on the other side, switch over to the other side and throw in some repetitions to keep everything in balance. If the exercises help, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.